Yo, welcome to the City Boyz Podcast, coming straight out of Austin. We here to tackle the latest in sports and music. I'm your boy, JamirGotHeart. I'm here sitting with my boy, MoonmanEd.
And hanging with the crews, Devin Dude, what's up?
Yes, sir. We got some fun stuff to talk to y'all today about. Let's dive straight into it. Round 2 of the NFL playoffs. After a heartbreaking round 1.
No. Hey. It's not heartbreaking if you knew what was going to happen.
I feel it.
I mean, it's cold in Austin, but it's real cold in Dallas right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, there's this expression that my parents are Mexican. They're like, Dallas ganó, pero ganó para la casa, which means that they went home.
Come on, man. It's like, I'm lost for words, really. Because I really want to say Dallas still the best team, but I can't say that. They out of there.
There's no one to blame it on, I feel like. Y'all point the finger at McCarthy, at Dak, but it's y'all got outplayed.
I feel it. I feel tough for. I feel sorry for Dak because, like, what could he do? Defense was ass. Play calling ass.
The defense.
CeeDee Lamb not catching nothing. It's like you asking the man to do a whole lot and then get mad when he can't do it. Like,
I mean, stat-wise, we look at the stats. You can't really tell the game by that, though. You know, the first half was determined who's winning this. They was up ridiculously, and y'all put up some numbers in the second half. Came a little close, but it was a sad playoff.
Yeah, man. Like, all I'm going to say, look, I had my fun this weekend. I let him have it. I let Tino have it. I let a bunch of other people have it. I had my fun. Now let's get into the facts. Y'all just got outplayed. Cowboys all season have not been able to stop the run. And
we know that. Exactly.
And what did Green Bay do? It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it's simple.
Listen,
like,
dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like
2025.
Y'all
Dallas
have
Cowboys
all the pieces.
No, look. 2025 Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Every
Fuck what
year.
they saying. CeeDee Lamb, Dak. We coming back strong.
Y'all still them boys? We still them boys.
You know, here at the City Boy Podcast, we're all about optimism.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. This is crazy.
Packers
crazy.
might just be the kryptonite to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, moving on to another person that got bounced. What y'all feel about Jalen Hurts and the Eagles getting dropped out?
Man, it's no surprise, man. Ever since the my Niners, walked in.
God. He always finds a way to plug the 49ers in.
Lincoln Financial Field and put that whooping on them with my Glock Purdy.
They were on a slippery slope after they lost the Niners.
Like, they've been on 1-6. Like, it's crazy. Like,
So y'all not surprised?
We're not, no.
Well, all the games that they did win was very close games. It wasn't like they blew anybody out. It was, time management and just not really superior. Like the juggernaut.
Yeah,
like,
correct. On God, like when they were playing the Bills, if Josh Allen didn't throw that BS pass, that would have been game. But
I want to shout out Baker Mayfield down the street. You know what's up.
Lake Travis alum?
LT, baby.
I'm happy for Buddy because he was at the Browns and they were sitting on Buddy's name. Like, they counted him out. What Gino said, wrote me off, I ain't right back.
Yep.
That's what Baker's screaming right now at the top of his lungs.
I mean, bro, like, Baker has 2 playoff wins. Browns have 1.
Granted, though, this is what Baker does. He's going to give you hope and think he's badass and then just flop. He's not coming back. He's better book that Cancun trip, buddy.
Related to the Browns, though.
Hold on. Before we get off the Eagles, I just want to bring up, Hall of Famer Jason Kelsey is retiring off the field.
Yeah.
And that guy's been 90+ on Madden before anything.
That's facts.
Dog.
Man, I think he's been, 16, 14 years? I don't know if I'm saying
2001 or 2001. 2011. Sorry, 2011.
Yeah.
But, hey, he got him a Super Bowl with Nick Foles in them, and he hell of a career. And his brother
been there again. Went there again with his brother.
Yeah.
What a sorry-ass way to end your career, bro, when you lose into the fucking Bucks.
Hey, you seen his face, though, at the sideline?
That's what hurts, dude.
Pain.
And center is the position that doesn't get no love, but is 100% a big factor of that line, of that team.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
Best center of all time?
Shit, I can't name centers off the dome like that.
Exactly. Who can you name? And
I mean,
you know this guy.
I mean,
But do you really know him because of his center play, or do you know him because of his brother?
I know him because on Madden, his shit was 90 plus, and I was like, I want this guy. I used to make my own team. Draft that guy on my team, man.
Jeff Saturday.
Put that guy on my team.
Jeff Saturday play center
for Indianapolis.
Yeah.
For Peyton Manning.
Alex Mack. Shout out to Alex Mack.
You know what I mean? There's some. I mean, a center is a position that gets over recognized, but if you don't snap that ball correctly, you're all out.
Most of these names I just got it from Madden. So like Alex Mack, Jonathan Goodwin.
But with the rating is out the roof. I just want to give a shout out to Jason. He's a dog. The tush push, I don't think would be the same without him.
It probably not. It's probably not going to exist anymore.
Yeah, man.
That's
Hey,
what
the
it
test
leads
push, you
on.
got to just be a dog to be doing that play in general.
All fours, just digging.
Just get ready.
You
to
know
have
it's
some fun.
coming.
You know what I'm saying?
But he still has to
noses.
snap the ball though. Come on, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's a dog.
Shout
Shout
out
out.
to the-
Salute 2 times.
Shout out to Kelsey, man. But moving on to the other playoff game, we mentioned the Browns, and they got
Screwston.
Houston over.
Wait.
What is it? They upset them.
Loud and Stroud.
Was it really an upset?
At
I don't think it
first,
was.
Some people is not shocked because they've been riding Stroud's nuts, but the Browns defense.
Did not show up.
The Browns
Myles
defense,
Garrett.
but their defense overall throughout the season has held them and got them. They arguably got into the playoffs because of their defense.
And granted, Amari Cooper did get banged up in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He was banged up all season, and then the first quarter of that game, he
Hell,
just kind of
the Browns.
he's a dog.
The Browns were banged up the whole year, bro. Ain't that was crazy?
But if you put this senior citizen in front of that Houston defense, we picking the ball off, dude.
Yeah.
First pick 6 of the season. Come on now.
What were we
Shout
saying
out.
last time? We were saying play action Joe Flacco.
Anderson,
Yeah,
Why
dog.
y'all keep talking about play action?
Because
Joe
that's
Flacco?
that's what he
That
does.
is the slowest man on the planet. He's not running no play
Bro,
action.
why do you think Njoku has that many yards since he's been
But
playing?
they did play him like he was about to take off. They was playing his ass
Man.
like he was about to put the Jets on him. I'm like 39 years old, dude. I mean, respect to what he's done to the game 100%. But it's Loud and Stroud, baby. You know, we outside.
Oh God,
Man,
I
okay.
mean,
Loud and Stroud.
Loud and Stroud.
Y'all got a
And-
T-shirt for that yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
At
you
the
got
house.
that?
I
You
got
should
it
have
at the
wore it.
house. I should have wore it, but it hangs down to my knees because
Right.
I got it from Sports Kingdom. Shout out Sports Kingdom.
Sports Kingdom, that shop's still open?
Open, baby, open. I keep them open. Shout out. No, but I honestly, with what they did with that, at first it was a shootout. Don't get me wrong. You're thinking 14-14, and it's up. But once they didn't get past 14, it was game over.
you know,
And if we had Tank Dell, count them out, boys. Count them out.
yeah, man.
Hey, that is a proud Texan fan right now.
We're used to losing. See, that's what Dallas doesn't accept. They don't accept the losing. We're used to losing.
Okay. Anyway, moving on to the second round of the playoffs. The Texans got the number 1 seed in the AFC, the Ravens, coming up. Now, are you going to be Loud and Stroud against Lamar Jackson and them Ravens?
Look, they took off last week, and really the last game of the season they took off. They was blowing them boys out. They ain't really played that much. I think they catching Z's. They gonna catch one next Saturday.
That's Lamar Jackson.
1-3 in playoffs. Lamar Jackson. 1-3.
But the team is there.
The
He
team is
ain't got to
fired.
use his legs too much. He can slang that John. He got Odell,
No, honestly,
Flowers, weapons.
the team's kind of similar to each other. They're fast receivers, strong quarterbacks, decent running backs, and a strong defense. It's almost similar, but Lamar Jackson is going to be the factor. If he shows up,
Y'all team is young, though.
our team's young, so I'll take the L and we'll come back next year. But I want them to put up a fight against these cats, man. This is a team you'll earn respect if you beat.
If y'all win against the Ravens, y'all won me over. Not as a fan, because, this star going to always be embroidered on my heart. But I'm rooting for y'all for the Super Bowl.
I got the application. You want the application?
Edwin, what's your thoughts?
So I have an upset this weekend.
Oh God, he did this shit last week, didn't he?
So
Go ahead, bro.
I think this game is gonna be a shootout. So
Okay.
it's gonna be in Baltimore, cold weather. It's not gonna be ugly, sunny skies, cloudy, partly sunny, whatever. I think the Texans are gonna win.
I just say we're breaking records. We got new quarterback, new coach, never been done before. I'm just glad to see it. Just glad to see us up there.
Really, the reason for me that's selling me that Texans will win is because nobody has tape on C.J. Stroud. You don't know how he's
Play the whole season.
Yeah, but you don't know how he's gonna play.
I don't know. But what I love is that he showed himself this season. I'm proud of Houston. Whatever does, whatever happens, I'm proud of them. We ran it with the best of them.
I wish I could be in that spot where I'm just taking L and just be like, yeah, it's cool, we lost. Hell no.
I mean, if we're being real, you kind of are. What's up?
Nah.
Cowboys lost.
Moving on to the next game.
We gonna be throwing that shit all day.
Let's talk about your 49ers. Mr. Moonman's 49ers are going to face off against the Packers that knocked my team out. Who you got, Devin?
Who you got?
I'm going to you first because I already know who you got.
No, I'm gonna put respect. I'm gonna put respect on some Niners. You know, even though Edwin's here and I shit on him, but the Niners got a good lineup, and I'm gonna have to go with the Niners. They got all the weapons they need. If they show up, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go with the Niners on that one. Shout out Love though, he's doing his thing. But yeah,
the floor is yours, Edwin.
I'm not gonna twist heads or anything. The Niners are gonna win. The Packers are a running team, and you're gonna
they're on
come
the street. They're on the hot one.
and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I picked
And
them.
momentum
That's why I picked them over Dallas. I respect that.
is big. In
But when you have Bosa, when you have Chase Young, when you have Armstead, and when you have Javon Hargrave as your D line, you got no running game.
Okay.
You got no running game. And if you beat them, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw gonna come here and bust your ass.
But the Packers ain't really a running game though. They just got lucky against the Dallas. He hasn't scored 2 touchdowns all season.
Have you not seen the games? The Packers are a running team. If they don't run, they don't succeed. Jordan Love does
You
not.
can put the kicker at running back against the Cowboys. He running that shit 200 yards. They not stopping nothing.
Oh, be nice.
Nah, it's
it's good.
But Brock
realizing
Purdy,
some things.
Brock Purdy did throw 4 interceptions in one game this season.
Yeah, and he
Thank you.
He is human.
And to be honest, he did play booty against the Browns, who they lost to the Texans. You know what I'm saying? So like, Brock Purdy is human. He's not
more than human. He's a little boy.
Yeah, he's human. Yo, you tell me when Josh Allen hasn't had a bad game, and then everybody doesn't throw him on the bus.
Brock Purdy,
Whoa.
Nowhere near Josh Allen.
Relax.
Nowhere
buddy,
near Josh Allen.
Like we ain't even got there
That's
yet.
not even
Relax.
comparable. Brock Purdy is Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is Brock Purdy.
Yes.
But when he throws picks, y'all throw him under the bus like he ass. He's not ass. He's not ass.
Anyways, I got the Packers winning. I got the Packers beating the 49ers. The Packers are going to beat the 49ers.
He's just saying that.
And I might get a big-ass cheese head and wear it on that day to make sure that you see them dudes lose. All right?
He's just saying that to be petty. Jamir, pettiness never wins.
All right.
Just letting you
Shout
know.
out Wisconsin.
And it's like you said, God don't like ugly.
All right,
So don't be
moving on
doing
to my favorite playoff game of this weekend, the shootout between Kansas City and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
You're going to have Patrick Mahomes against Josh Allen, round 3. Round 3 in the playoffs. Who y'all got this year?
If T Swizzle shows up and hits him with that swag in the surf, oh, you can't stop that. If T Swizzle's in the house, you can't stop that. That boy's gonna be hyped.
So you got the Chiefs?
I got the Chiefs. Mahomes is the kryptonite to the Allen. And it's hard to say that Bills have DNA, but their DNA is in winning.
Look, I'm gonna hit y'all with some quick facts. Since Mahomes has been in the league, he has not played an away game in the postseason.
Yep.
In the playoffs.
Yep.
This is the first game away. And you're going to Bills Mafia. Motherfuckers are throwing themselves at the fucking thing for the new stadium. They're getting hurt. They're going
That
to the hospital.
snow.
they're getting hurt. They're going to the hospital every game because someone's sacrificing themselves for a win. It's throwing themselves on fire. It's crazy.
Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia is like wow. But anyway,
they wow.
Bills are winning this game. Just for that,
Bills
are winning this game.
I have to second them. I have to second them on that. I think
Bills. Are
it's
winning.
like, man, I don't want to say this because I already know he gonna try to pull it back to the star. But Josh Allen gotta break this curse of Patrick Mahomes, and they on a hot streak. They running hot into the season, beating everybody. You got to remember they was 5-4 at one point.
I was about to say that.
And people was thinking like, "Hey, they not making it." And then they number 1 seed? Or no, they number like 2. They number 2 seed. They came all the way to the number 2 seed. Got home field advantage against Patrick Mahomes with his sorry ass group of receivers that he got throwing to. I think the Bills. They even got their running game going with Cook. So like, I think the Bills right now is the most dangerous team.
Let's recap, though, the Bills and Steelers game. They didn't blow them boys out. They didn't have T.J. Watt, though. T.J. Watt wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And it really came down to 2 plays. Allen running that 50-plus one, which was nice. Shout out, Allen. And then Shakir catching the catch to the touchdown. Yeah. Everything else was long drives, a struggle to get down there into the TD.
Man, but I can give you that same argument. Who does Kansas City have on defense? Just Jones.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm saying that, but because Kansas City with Mahomes bringing that team to the playoffs is different. That's different. We ain't got there yet, though. But Josh Allen, that team, the chemistry, I feel like, has to be more there. They started off 5-4 because they was bumping heads. Mm-hmm. They wasn't good in the locker room. Everybody. So if they pull it through, it's going to be a shootout. I'm not saying they blowing them boys. We know what they're going to put on. An OT. Double OT or some shit.
Yeah.
I can't say it's a shootout.
You can't say it's a shootout?
I think the Bills are gonna whip that ass.
I can see that. I can see it going that way. But I can also see Patrick Mahomes being Mahomes and turning
Shout
it
out
on.
Mahomes.
But just to wrap it up with the NFL playoffs, we got one more game that we need to talk about. The Lions going against
the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Easy.
Who y'all got pulling it out of that one?
I got the Lions.
You got the Lions?
I respect. I fucks with that.
I fuck with the Motor City. Just this time.
They slept on.
Just this time. Shout out to Eminem.
So what you got? You got the Lions
I got
too?
the Lions. 32 years, them boys hungry. That city hungry. They deserve it. Dan Campbell, shout out.
Real quick, I'm going to say the Bucks got it because Lions defense is horrible and the Bucks got a defense, and I think that might be the difference.
I feel that. I can see why they would have a defense like Devin White, Vita Vey. But they're sorry too.
But they do better than the Lions. The Lions, people can put up like 30 points on that.
They can, but they got dogs over. They got A.J. Hutchinson, which is getting in their face. I don't think Baker can handle that guy. And they got Amari St. Brown, that's a dog. I don't know why he didn't go to Pro Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Since we on that topic, like second half after the Eagles game, no team was scoring, but it's because Baker was getting brushed, like he was getting pressured.
Yeah,
I mean Baker threw them things from the shoelace.
But yeah, Baker's goal is to, hey, where Mike at?
And to be honest, he did throw some,
you know
but Mike didn't catch them. Those would have been running touchdowns. So who knows, right? It probably would have been 42-7 or 42-9.
I'm just happy for Baker, and I want him to win this game to solidify a contract. I know I ain't getting no piece of money, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Throw your boy a meal. You know what I'm saying? Off the new contract, you might sign.
I thought he got the meal.
Nah, he's on a 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
No,
you signed that 100 deal. Hey, throw a meal over here.
He got an incentive for bringing them to the playoffs.
Yeah, but like he don't got no like long term.
No. Yeah. Facts.
I can't cheer for a boomer.
That's what's really.
During them years, I was booming. So you know what I'm saying? I was with the Sooners. You know what I'm saying?
I just can't do that. You see that? I'm sticking over here.
Hey,
I'm not
back
booming.
home. I'm back home.
I'm not booming.
I'm back home.
I'm not booming.
Relax. Okay.
All right, real quick to wrap up the NFL conversations. Any coaching updates have y'all heard of?
I mean, Atlanta Falcons interviewing everybody that walks through them doors. They trying to find someone, which I think Atlanta is really.
It's good. It's a good sign.
They got a roster.
It's a good sign.
They got Bijan. They got Drake London. They got Raider. They got a team. They got Pitts, guys that they picked up from the drafts year after year. I don't know what happened over there.
I think they just need a QB, bro. You get Caleb Williams in there, or you get
You don't
somebody.
like Ritter?
Hell no. Who likes Riddler?
I mean, I think he's decent.
I don't think he's horrible.
I think he's horrible.
Nah,
I think he's just a little.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it is some
My
it's some
ass.
better young quarterbacks. They could always trade for Fields.
You know, y'all shit on Brock Purdy throwing 4 picks. That motherfucker throws picks every 2 games. 4 picks.
And I heard Dallas
Horrible.
once old Billy.
Hey man,
We around his whistle. He can be around there flicking his whistle.
I don't know how I feel about it because
Can he handle Jerry?
Belichick. One of the key things with me with Belichick is that I feel like I heard throughout the year that he's kind of lost touch with his players, like that old school like work too hard, like he pushing people beyond.
The Patriots.
That
way.
mentality is not in them same players that he coaching now. He coaching a younger generation who got TikTok, all this and that, and that's what they to be honest, they sugarcoated, they babied and pampered, and Belichick, he not about that. Like you hear stories all the time about Belichick not even giving Brady, you know what I'm saying, his flowers when he deserved it. So like,
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter now because McCarthy's staying.
yeah, Mike McCarthy,
Right.
that's the news that dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just dropped right now.
Well, we got to get rid of Dan Quinn. Somebody got to take the fault for this game.
It's
'Cause
good.
Why does that have to happen?
It got to be Quinn because
Is that
they
the
lost.
business?
Look, we backtracking, but the Cowboys lost because they was unprepared, and somebody got to take the blame for that. And that's not no player problem. That's a coaching problem directly.
And on coaches, I heard Jim Harbaugh might move away from the NCAA.
Yeah.
He might move on. He had to look at the Chargers, which I think that'd be a better fit.
I was
with him
hoping that he would get the Cowboys would look at him.
at Harbaugh.
Yeah, because like the thing, like I was just talking about Belichick, the players being out of touch, is the exact opposite with Harbaugh. You seen him go through the Michigan scandal, and all them players, all they did was fight for him. It motivated him. So
Free
if he can
Harbaugh.
get his team, yeah, if he can get his team to back him like that, man, bring that shit over to the Cowboys because we need that. Because you got old Michelin man on the microphone just saying what sound nice, and I don't got time for that.
You know, we were speaking about the Chargers last week on who would be a great fit there. Jim Harbaugh fits the scheme 100%.
I think he fits it because everybody's young, but I mean the Chargers, their whole setup is I don't know.
The Chargers don't have a bad roster. They just need somebody to like. We're going to do this shit.
And don't forget,
Eckler was selling me all fantasy season.
Exactly.
bro.
That's Eckler though. He's
people
almost
were
30.
selling. And don't forget, Tennessee Titans are open too. You know they got a franchise over there.
They team kind of falling apart, so I don't know how many people.
Who wants to jump on that grenade?
I mean, they're going to trade Derrick Henry. They're going to get some draft cap. They should. You know,
Hey,
speaking of that,
Houston.
I've been hearing Derrick Henry wants to go to the Cowboys.
Come on, boy, run that. Yeah, we need that.
I need that.
We need
Yeah.
somebody, but hey, we don't need him to ask for too much money though.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? You can take a little.
Would you pay him over Pollard?
No, you gotta have.
Ooh.
Oof.
That's tough.
Pollard had a down
Younger,
year,
though. He's younger.
but also like we just not really a good run blocking team. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now transitioning off the gridiron and onto the hard floor. Let's talk about the NBA. We had 2 big matchups last night. We had the number 4 LA Clippers play against the number 2 in the West, the Oklahoma City Thunder, which had the Clippers pulling out the dub. Are any of y'all a believer of the Clippers? I'm gonna preach this almost every single time because I'm a Westbrook fan, so I gotta see the Clippers shine.
I'm big on chemistry. And at first they didn't have no chemistry.
Yeah.
There was too many stars, but they're aligning. They're lining up. That game, everybody got a little piece of the pie.
Yeah.
It would look pretty nice. Now, can you win with someone named Plumlee? I don't think so. But they look nice. Westbrook did his thing. If he just relaxes, I think he's cool. PG-13's back. PG-13.
Yeah, he dropped
back.
30. He dropped 38 last night.
He back. That's Pacer Paul right there. He's
Season
back.
high. Season high. How about you, Ed? What you think?
Man, you know, last episode we said Clippers are in the finals.
Mm-hmm. You keeping them there?
I'm keeping them there 100%. This
Okay.
game,
So you don't think? Because right now, as the standings look in the West, you got What you got? You got the Timberwolves number 1, you got the Thunder number 2, the Nuggets number 3, and the Clippers number 4. So any of those teams above the Clippers currently, you don't have over the Clippers?
Nah, man. So like, I praised the T-Wolves last week because they do got something going, and today, AE Anthony Edwards had a monster jam. I'm telling you, he's Michael Jordan's son, man. But anyway, he must be related to him. But anyway, the Clippers are the team to beat in the West, even though they're ranked here. It's because, like I said, like Devin said exactly, chemistry takes time. There's a lot of star power there. It needed to take some time to kind of like get everybody going. And right now, we're seeing the effects of it.
Look, I'm happy because if the Spurs losing, as long as my dog Westbrook getting a buck out there, Brody 0, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. And like it was a report came out today. I saw that James Harden said he's extremely happy in LA. And all those kids, you got 4 kids. They're not kids, they're grown ass men, but 4 people from LA, Paul George, Kawhi, James Harden, and Russ, all from LA, playing for the Clippers. I feel like they're all motivated to try to make history.
No,
bring the first chip to the Clippers. Fuck the Lakers. It's always fuck the Lakers for me anyway. But
I mean,
I'm just happy to see the Clippers shine.
You're not lying. I mean, look, it's simple. What we've talked about last week was the Clippers are on a mission.
Yeah.
These are 4 grown players. Kawhi is the only one with championship experience. Everyone has tasted something. PG with the Pacers, Russ, and Harden with OKC, and even Harden with the Rockets themselves.
Yeah.
They won a championship.
They won it.
They're in a mission.
I just thought it was pretty cool seeing Russ, Harden, and Paul George all playing OKC again. It's kind of crazy that they all played on that team one time.
Yeah.
And they had mad love when they was on the court.
The chemistry is a real thing.
Definitely. And if I can speak on the game, that game just showed where they are. They are grown men. These, and you know, it is raining. Okay, Oklahoma City Thunder. It is raining. But the thing is, when you're going up against a group like this, it's difficult to get dubs because these guys are on a mission. Like, they have championship mentality. OKC will eventually get there, but right now, Clippers are just like going into the fourth quarter. Both of them were like, it's going back and forth, and then Clippers just take over, man. It just turnover happens and boom.
Yeah. Shout out SGA for sure.
Definitely,
100%.
Definitely. Buddy is in his bag.
He was
in his bag, though. And it's a weird bag because it's like a little slow finesse, and he getting the shot.
He hit Harden with a step back.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
If he got some.
That was nice.
Switching gears to a cross-conference game that happened last night, but it was a big matchup. You had 2 former MVPs, one the reigning MVP, Joel Embiid, and the 76ers go against Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
Joker.
You had Embiid and the Sixers pulled it off. So, who really is the MVP?
Look,
Embiid has some mid-range shots. His mid-range might be better. He knows how. He's bigger for sure. But Joker is a dog, man. Joker, and he's. How can you hate the guy? You know what I mean?
I don't like in interviews when they ask him about basketball, how he just kind of seemed like, I poop. Yeah.
It's because
like you didn't just win 2 MVPs, bro.
Dude,
like you was deemed the best player in the league for 2 seasons, and I hoop. Yeah.
This is just basketball is in the first priority for him, bro. This is just what he does to make a living.
That was a good game, and Embiid did ball out. He did take most of the responsibility, and he had that ball in his hands for sure.
You know, this was one of the first games I actually seen Tobias Harris get buckets.
Tobias J. Cole?
J. Cole.
But
Forest Hill Drive, what are we talking?
But he was getting buckets when he was putting up some points. Beverly was out there doing his thing.
Beverly made us a couple buckets.
You know that. So I blame the reason why they lost was Michael Porter Jr. from the Nuggets.
He's so hit or miss though.
Bro, but his shot is so fire. I don't know why they don't throw it to him.
50% he shot.
He had a fucking 3.
He boom or bust. Man.
He did it 3, and there was literally Jokic and I think it was Aaron Gordon right there underneath the hoop. Could have passed it. It probably wouldn't have been an N1 because they're trying to kill time and they're trying to get buckets. He shoots it 3 and he misses it like point blank.
So I know we already talked about picking the Clippers out of the West, but how y'all feel about the Sixers? Y'all think they coming out of the East?
No.
Still, even though Embiid in his bag right now?
I'm about to roll down over the Miami Heat, man.
Miami? You think Miami still stand a chance?
The Bucks is definitely.
Now the Heat are... Oh, I guess they're number 5 in the East.
They're going to creep in there. You know what I mean? Once they creep in there, they're going to turn that switch on. But the Bucks definitely is fire too. Don't let them sleep on that.
That's who I got coming out. We've been talking about chemistry, and like I said last week, Giannis and Dame been bro. Dame just hit a game winner.
They just got to get used to each other. It's every day's building.
To me, my vision is foggy when it comes to the East. I can't really pick
I
can't.
It's really the top 5, and that's it.
I want to give a shout out to my dog Freddie and his Celtics. They number 1 in the East.
Oh my god!
And
we're holding on to the
number 1. Yeah,
they stacked. They stacked. They like the most stacked team in the East. But
how many times they sell you, Freddie?
So many times, bro. I'm crying.
They've been the top topic of discussion for a while now.
They've been in there.
I don't know. I just got some doubt. Like, they number 1 in the East, the Celtics. They got a good thing going. Like, all they pieces, seem to fit kind of good. Drew Holiday, Tatum, Brown, Porzingis. They all fit
They switched up
okay.
so much.
So since we are on the Celtics topic right now, that is the thing. They can overcome the hump. Now, Celtics are a historic organization.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Fuck, get Larry Bird out here. Get Bill Wallen. Get somebody
Kevin
out
Garnett.
here.
No, you need Kevin Garnett.
You gotta get somebody in there that's one with the Celtics to motivate these guys to overcome this. Because like Kevin G said, anything's possible.
Get Garnett, bro.
Anything's possible.
Thinking of Garnett real quick. Y'all seen what he said to Paul Pierce?
What he said?
When
They be wilding.
Paul Pierce said that goofy shit about what did he say? Paul Pierce said that LeBron, I think he said not even top 5 or top 10.
Yeah.
And KG was like, man, shut that shit up.
KG.
Shut that shit up, bro.
Had front row seat to that.
Paul Pierce, he gonna forever be hating on niggas, man.
Paul Pierce got that ego you can't kill. He thinks he's the best in the room, no matter Michael Jordan is.
And that's good when you get in a bucket when you actively hooping, but shut that shit up now. You know what I'm saying?
But when your nickname is the truth, come on.
If your nickname the truth, why you stay captain? Come on. Wade, you better than D-Wade? Hell no.
I think Paul Pierce is just salty that, LeBron did what he did in Miami.
Busting his ass. That's what he did.
I can be
that's what it is.
I can be as salty as I want because, he did my Bulls wrong plenty of years. But he top 5.
Ray Allen switched his jersey on the Lewis too.
That too. That could have been another oh man, LeBron took it from us. Fuck this motherfucker.
I feel it. I feel it. Now in the MVP race currently in the NBA, we got the top 5 in this order as last updated. I think off of NBA.com yesterday was Joel Embiid number 1, Nikola Jokic number 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the Thunder, number 3. Luka, number 4. And Giannis, number 5. Out of all those 5 names, who are y'all favorite to win MVP? Edwin, you want to go?
So, I don't think they're going to give... Steve Nash is the only guy that I know in our era to go back-to-back MVPs. And that was some bullshit. That second year was... That should have been.
I thought Jokic won that back to back.
He is, but I'm going off of that. They're not gonna give a man a third MVP straight. If they didn't give it to Michael Jordan in the '90s, if they didn't give it to Kobe or Shaq in the 2000s,
well, it's already not possible for them to win a third because Embiid won it last year.
Oh, that's right.
So it's either Embiid doubles down and get it again, or somebody new. And Embiid. He's I think he's 7 games. If he missed 7 more games, he's ineligible. And you know he's injury prone.
Yeah.
So when I see his name on this list, I don't even think he's gonna be eligible.
You know, like I hate this list. God.
It's just kind of hard to compare little dudes to big dudes. You know, because Luka and SGA, they're dogs. They are MVPs, man. Like they improved the team that they're on.
I'll hold the Luka, but I'll let you finish.
But
I'll hold the Luka, but I'll let y'all finish, man.
But I get why Jameer be hating on Luka though. Like Luka doesn't play no kind of defense.
He's a little bit banged up
You know what
right
I'm
now too.
Like
you know
I
what
played
mean?
defense my whole life, no matter what sport it was, and Luka don't play none of it. I had no respect for that.
But those big boys only playing defense because they could touch the rim. You know, like Luka ain't down there swatting.
But he's like 6'6".
I think Paul George even said in a one of his podcast episodes, he said if you getting guarded by Luka, go get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Go get a bucket.
Can someone look at how? I think he's 6'6" or 6'7". Like he is tall as hell.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense to be
He can
sorry
play some
on
kind of
defense, at
defense.
But, I mean, it's going to come down to Embiid and Jokic, and I'm out to rock with Jokic. I fuck with him. He's dope. He's out there.
6'7".
How tall is Joel Embiid and Joker?
They're like 7.
Yeah.
So I hate this list, bro. I'm not voting.
You're not voting? SGA's a dog, though. I mean,
You know what? I would go with SGA or Luka
For
just
MVP?
because they've never won.
but it just has a bias. It's just I feel like MVP is just biased as fuck. in NBA.
I feel like you gotta be. I think the criteria gotta be like
Yes.
winning team, putting up decent numbers. Like, and to me that means Derrick Rose MVP don't count because he was only averaging 25.
Who-
you need
who's
to
even-
relax.
Who the
But-
fuck is
but
even talking
but
about Derrick
anyway-
Rose? Why
but
you talking
anyway,
about him like that?
Anyway, I'm just saying the
Fuck wrong with
numbers. The
you?
numbers wasn't looking like it should have been for MVP. But anyways,
Man, he got bugged.
like all these dudes on that list was on winning teams, and my favorite on this list is Giannis because out of all these
He's on the
dudes,
bottom.
yeah, he number 5.
They dogged him.
But Giannis, he played the hardest to me out of all
See, but the
these
thing is, Giannis ain't gonna get it now because he ain't that. He got another guy on his team now. You know, so now he ain't gonna get that. Because he has to share it.
Jokic got Jamal Murray getting the bucket, and B got Maxey getting
And that's
the
why
bucket.
Jokic ain't number one.
Shea
and
got a
Embiid-
whole squad.
And Beef's number one because he ain't got nobody. He is the bucket on that team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was saying. It's kind of hard when you have to share the rock because you have to, but you want to be your MVP.
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
You know, I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna name somebody who's not on this list,
Yeah.
but I think is definitely worthy because he's been having a good season.
Okay,
And-
I'm waiting.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hate on this, but I don't give a fuck. Jalen Brunson's been balling this season, bro.
Yeah, he a bucket, but not no MVP.
But he be getting buckets. I gotta show him some.
He's a
love.
fire point though.
No, but
Yeah.
you a valid. He should definitely be All Star.
Yep.
He is one ugly dude.
He should cut those braids, bro. Let it go.
Jalen Brunson is one ugly dude.
Just let it go.
I mean, I'm not here.
Like he wanted to
I'm
do
not
like,
here to. I'm not here
like
to judge
what
looks.
hairstyle actually worked for you? Like you like he doing the little like braids, but that don't work for him really.
He got them ESTG braids. Like, come on, bro. Relax.
I'm not here to judge on looks. He gets buckets.
Yeah.
Bam.
No, he's
But is
definitely
he
a fire
ugly,
point
though?
guard in the league.
Yeah, very ugly.
He's a little ugly.
But he a bucket, man. Respect.
But he light skinned.
Respect.
Shout out light skin.
Yeah, he light skinned too.
He light skinned.
And he make more money than all of us in his room. So hey, wrapping up the NBA, we got some big news today. Or some people don't think it's that big, but Pascal Siakam from the Raptors is now a Pacers. Let me read off the trade details. Pascal was dealt, and Bruce Brown is now going to be moved to the Raptors with 3 first-round picks. Also, Jordan Nwora is also included in that trade, and New Orleans is also included in the deal.
Oh my gosh.
And they are sending a player to the Raptors as well. But it seems like the biggest piece moving in the trade is Siakam to the Pacers. So what y'all think about that trade?
Raptors got all the meat on that bone. But,
They sure did.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He got a ring. So wherever he goes, he's bringing ring culture. He's on showing what it is, showing how to do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think he's a starter no more, bro. I think he's a role player. Now I can say that because of how he's been playing with Toronto. Toronto doesn't really have. Man, Van Vliet is.
He gone.
He gone. Like
He
so.
went to H-Town.
So like
He's the last one standing from that team, that winning championship
I think-
team.
yeah, because Valachunas is with the Pelicans.
I think I don't hear. I
Oh
don't
no,
hear much
Marcus
about.
was Marcus Hall. My bad.
I don't hear much about the Raptors because they ass. I think they sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like Paul Siakam was irrelevant because the Toronto Raptors were ass.
But
Now I just don't think he's a starter.
But 3 first-round picks. We've seen the Thunder.
Yes.
We seen the Jazz. We seen teams turn that
Yeah.
into something.
Yeah.
3.
3 first-rounders. That's a big deal.
That's franchise.
Yeah.
You could start over.
And like, who don't want to who don't want the Raptors to win? You know what I'm saying? OVO XO. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, USA. Gosh,
I got love. I got love for the Six. I got love for the
That's
Six.
what I'm saying. Who don't want the Raptors to be winning? So I think.
I can't. I mean, they haven't done anything for me to be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
But with the Pacers, do y'all think is that a game changer for them? Like they got Tyrese Halliburton over there, and they trying to do something over there.
it's not a game changer, but it's a step in the right way. It's to get someone on your team, so when you get people, they could look at someone and be like, "Oh, he did it. Let's do what he does." You know, don't get me wrong. The Raptors championship was a Cinderella story, but it was a nice one. They deserve it.
I just like that they beat the Warriors. Fuck them.
That Warriors hate. Man.
But anyway, back to Siakam. Look, Siakam is a great player. I don't think he's starter worthy no more, but
But you demoted him all the way to the bench.
he is
That's
he
crazy.
would be an excellent 6 man.
I don't know.
He is coming from the 6.
And like I'm saying, I have not seen Toronto ball too much, but he wasn't doing anything there anyway.
Without him on that team, they didn't win the chip. He put
Yeah,
he
but
put
then
in.
he kind of fell off in the abyss. Ain't really
I
heard
mean,
his name.
the whole team fell off. Kawhi said, "Deuces, I did what I did.
He did them boys.
But-
dirty,
Give me
though.
my green card. I'm going back to
But Van
America."
Fleet, like he had, like after Kawhi left, Van Fleet had like a good season when Kawhi was gone. Like he was getting buckets. He was averaging like
He's a
22.
shooter.
He was like 22 a game.
Yeah.
Siakam was like double. He wasn't putting 20, but he was a double guy.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's not a starter to me. This is an excellent pickup for cultural things. Like he brings a championship mentality, but he's not a starter. He's a 6 man.
Shout out Siakam. Get that bag.
Yes, sir.
The 6 won. No, the 6 won this trade.
And just to top off the episode, let's transition to a little bit of music. We are currently celebrating the 50th year of hip hop, since the birth of hip hop. With that, I want to ask y'all, how has hip hop impacted you individually?
Man.
Start off with you, Ed.
So my first real hip hop album that I bought
Yeah.
it was like in middle school. Like I was walking Walmart and I seen that new Kanye West album. It was graduation and my mom bought it for me. Put that whole on immediately as soon as we got in the car, man. And man, that shit was beautiful.
Mom
about to
buying
start crying?
college dropout.
My that shit was beautiful, bro. It was a really nice album. It really kind of like opened my eyes to like Wayne and Eminem and so forth and so on.
So the person that opened the door for you was Kanye.
was Kanye, man.
What? Kanye psychotic?
I love Kanye, man, even though he crazy right now. But
Man.
Kanye, you know,
They don't make cover art like that no more for sure.
yeah,
I
that
feel
was
it. I
dope.
feel it.
Yeah,
I
that
feel it.
cover
And then he
art
had
was
the
crazy.
music videos to go with it and
That
stuff.
shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
Definitely a push.
How about you,
For
Dad?
me, I remember I get my shit on Christmas. I unwrapped that and it was at J. Cole. Just sitting there in that locker room.
Which
our high
one?
school.
Oh,
There's
the
a high school hallway. Is that he's sitting in?
yeah.
Oh man, that thing, Jan. I played that in my 5-disc CD player. Went crazy. But the first what I put on when my mom's riding around was definitely some easy 6'4", slapping a bitch, smacking a hoe. And like that,
man,
and
damn.
that's different. They don't make that no more, but it's all good, and that's something that's for the culture. It's gonna go down in history for
Facts.
sure.
Facts.
Mhm.
And I feel like it's always been part of the culture here in Austin as well. Like hip hop. I know for me growing up North Austin, that's where we from, man. That's that music we
Out the
listening
gate.
to. Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, it's like
And then with South by Southwest always here, you definitely know new shit, what's coming to the streets, free concerts
big,
Literally.
big names have been
Yeah.
down here, bro. Like,
for the free. Come on
You know how
now.
to get in there, right? You got the
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Shout out the back door. God,
But just to top that off, man, for me, hip hop is just, like I got song lyrics tatted on my arm. I got Drake's OVO hour. Like that music, that hip hop is embroidered in my blood. You know what I'm saying? It's where I get my motivation, my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound corny.
no, but hip hop is different, man. It gets you going, man. No other music.
It's provocative.
It just gets the people moving, and we love this shit.
Feeding off of the hip hop, what is y'all go to hip hop song today?
In my playlist,
Yeah.
if I'm down, French Montana ain't worried about nothing.
What?
That's gonna get me up any day of the week, Monday through Sunday. That's my guy. And we outside. I'm sorry, but I'm biased.
I mean,
he fired. He's supposed to be dropping the mac and cheese 5. I don't know what happened, French. What happened? We need that.
that's not a bad song.
How about you, Ed?
Oh man, it's really not that hard. But ever since this song got dropped, dude, even though it was like in the 2010s, I still listen to this whole like whenever I wanna.
It just touches you.
It just not even touching me. It's just you know what I'm saying. Let's get it. It's 56 Nights, Future.
That's a classic.
Okay. That's-
Especially with some bass. Oh my gosh.
It just it's different, bro. It's
I'm
different.
an album kind of dude, man. So like
Don't
when
pick
I'm in
a
the
whole
gym,
album.
when I'm in the gym,
Oh
it's
my
a rotation
God.
of something.
One song that you go to.
Look, I'm going to J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I'm listening through the whole
Did
album.
you say workout to
Yeah, you know how the
Forest Hills
Yeah,
Drive?
man, I'm getting inspired. I'm getting
Inspired?
inspired during the workout.
He
I'm
lost
talking
his
about-
virginity.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Fire Squad. Man, I'm finna throw up 400 pounds in that motherfucker. Fire Squad.
I haven't heard that actually in a minute. That's a dope song.
And then another album, I would say people gonna hate me for this, but Drake's More Life. Oh my gosh, that just tickles my twine. Tickles my twine.
More life
Yeah, man, that's a
with
good.
all the futures on there.
Bro, I love it.
Yeah, a lot of people hated them.
A lot
I
of
didn't
people do.
think.
I love it.
I'm
I
surprised
think
that
that's-
pops up on Apple.
That was the album where everyone's like, why does he have so many features? Or like, it don't sound good because he
I
don't.
love it. And he kept saying it's a playlist. It's a playlist. You're supposed to vibe out to this.
He is one of those ones that could paint a picture with his album or mixtape.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
a collab. It's
Facts.
all together. It's a nice flow. Definitely shout out the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on to the music, let's talk about some big events coming up in the music world. Austin has their own South by Southwest.
All day.
I haven't heard of any headliners or any shows going on, but that's a pretty big thing around here.
Definitely. So our boy Tay, you guys will meet him eventually.
Yeah,
He's always active on there. He's basically, we consider him to be the best Austin rapper.
facts.
like,
by far.
Tay's on another level, and eventually you will all meet him. You know, he'll be put on, but he does have a couple of shows upcoming. So
And we mosh pitting. We gonna get lit.
Yeah,
for
if you
sure.
in Austin, South by Southwest, we turning
It's
up.
a vibe.
but yeah, it's gonna be a lit time. Looking
And
forward to it.
then another event worldwide. I don't know where Coachella is hosted.
It's in California.
Yeah, California. I won't say LA, but it's out there in that type of field.
But they released the headliners, and one of them is somebody I'm pretty fond of.
Who's that?
Doja Cat.
Doja?
Doja Cat.
Ooh, I love me some Doja.
Doja Cat, man. Hey, I would be lying to you if I told you she wasn't in my ear every day. I listen to Agora Hills every day. The song that's on the new 21 album.
Bars.
Doja is
She really
my favorite female rapper right now.
No, I mean, we spoke on this last week, bro. There's no debate. Doja is numero uno.
she respects the work ethic. Like she ain't going in there pity patting with the mic. She's
And
spitting bars.
We're not simping or nothing. Like
Yeah.
You
she
can-
she really flowing.
you tell us who can match her energy.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that. Because so far, not even Ice Spice. No matter how bad she is.
I'm
But
not even
not
worried
even
about
that.
how bad.
Doja
Not even
came
that,
from
not even
Move
that.
Move. But no, but
Came
the
up from that. That's
the
crazy.
Coachella joint is kind of nice and it's a wide variety. They got some Latinos in there too. Shout out Peso Pluma. That boy about to be
Okay.
in there. He fired, my boy. From San Antonio, too.
I think I listened to a song by him the other day.
You have to listen
I
to
was
a song,
vibing.
man.
I was vibing.
He different. And he got swag. But yeah, he in there. Got a little Uzi Vert in there. Tyler Creator.
Tyler the Creator. That's who I forgot to. He's another headliner, right?
Yes. If you never
Hey,
seen
man.
Tyler performing live, you put that on the bucket list right now.
Yeah.
That's different.
I got it. You making me might pull up on Coachella.
Man, I'm telling you, you got to dress up. You got to put the wig on, the Tyler Creator blonde wig.
Man. His last two projects was legit.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Coming from where he started from, like, what was the name of the first project?
Eating cockroaches off
That's
his
what I'm
arm.
saying. Now he got some substance in his music. You feel me?
Musician.
Yeah,
He
man.
put that in there.
Matter of fact, I'll go last 3 projects he was
Going serious.
going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He got bars for sure.
nah.
Shout out Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
But that lineup's kind of heavy. They got a little Yachty in there. They got a couple cats in there that's gonna make some noise, man. And you know the swag gonna be on point up there. The Coachella swag is different. Everybody dressing wild.
Go up there,
yo.
ski mask.
They dressing wild on that Kanye
Shiesty.
shit.
I feel it.
That shit different. And it's in LA. You know they blowing too. Blowing Doja.
Oh yeah,
Blowing
Wiz.
Doja, watching
Wiz?
Doja.
Is Wiz on the card?
Nah, Wiz ain't on the card,
He
man.
too busy
Wiz ain't
getting
on the
high.
card.
Too busy getting high, fool.
Nah,
Shout out Wiz, boy. We need you.
Well, that wraps up today's episode. Once again, thank you for watching. If you're listening on podcast, thank you for listening. Please continue to support. Thank you to everybody who helped make this possible, who supports us on a daily, and we're going to continue to keep the content coming. So please like, share, subscribe, and always feel free to hit any one of us up.
We live outside, baby.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're growing.
Yes, sir. And we out.